This car can drive itself, except technically it can't. And what you don't know can cost you everything.
Why'd you buy this car?
I've had a Tesla for probably 10 years now, and I like the futuristic feel of it. I like the technology. I like that it records everything around you with God knows how many cameras. There's lots of fun things on this car. As a lawyer, though, it's good to have all this evidence, right? I have been in an accident in this car. I had somebody actually driving down a road like this, and they turned right into me. I got out of the car, they started blaming me. I had full video of everything. I showed it to the police when they showed up at the scene, and obviously I did not get the ticket, the other person got the ticket. So if everybody had this type of technology in their car, it would make my job a lot easier because we'd be able to prove the cases way quicker. We have a comparative fault statute in Michigan, which means once an accident happens, you're allowed to allocate fault between the driver and of one vehicle and the driver of another vehicle, as well as if the technology causes an accident, you can also use that as comparative fault, or anything else actually that might have caused the accident. Like if there's cones out here and they help cause the accident, you can sue MDOT or sue the county for doing that. Or if you don't, even if you can't sue them, a comparative fault line can be put on the jury verdict form. No jokes about the ambulance, please. Okay, so look what I did here. I put in the address, Plum Market, and I'm gonna hit this dial, that one, and now we're on, as far as Tesla is concerned, this is their full autopilot. You can see that we're going 41 and a 35. It's creeping up a little bit. It's driving, and this will stop at red lights. It will turn. I think it'll even park in the parking lot of Plum Market. This is still a little wild for me. It's a little nerve-wracking. I don't trust it fully. It's definitely made wrong turns. It's missed turns. It's never put me in danger as far as I know, but it doesn't mean that I can't get in an accident. Somebody can rear-end me still, somebody can pull in front of me, somebody can pull into me, and then who's at fault? I don't think there's any other car on the market that does this, right? We're coming up to a red light, the car's got to get into the left lane, and it's got to stop behind that car. And it's got a green arrow, and it's accelerating. This is still weird for me. What if that car would have just pulled up in front of us? My hands aren't on the steering wheel. So does that make me partially at fault? Even though I'm in the right of way and Tesla's driving the car for me, and that car could have caused an accident. My hands are a few inches away from the wheel, which is legal. If that car was going to pull into me and my hands were on the wheel, maybe I could have, steered away from that accident. I could have slammed on the brakes. I definitely think that it puts more risk for having an accident, right? I'm not at fault. But if my hands are on the wheel and my foot is on the gas and I can avoid an accident, I think that goes against me if I get into an accident, even though I'm in the right.
I was in a similar driving situation where it was a 2-lane road, there was a sidewalk, but there was a cyclist in the road. Now there was no bike lane. I tried to get over a little bit to pass him, and the lane assist nudged me back over towards the cyclist. And I thought, well, if I would have hit him, would I have been at fault?
If your car hits a bicyclist, you're 100% at fault. These cars cannot shield you from liability. I do not believe that your technology in your car or this technology is going to prevent me from getting sued. I do not think it's a great shield for me to say, or defense for me to say, wasn't my fault, I was on full auto drive. The EDR data will be there. You might be able to prove that the technology is screwed up, but you are fully in command of your car, or you should be. And I believe that you are fully responsible for everything that your car does. And I also think that technology companies are going to get sued, and they're going to have some culpability if their technology screws up. What happens if a person, a child, a dog, a deer runs in front of my car, right? Oh, Jesus. So that was weird. I got a person behind me giving me finger gestures. That was interesting. It thought the light, it slowed down for a blinking yellow light. It almost stopped. I had to take control of the wheel and put my foot on the gas and say, what are you doing? Because I could have gotten rear-ended, pissing off people behind me. And that was one of the flaws in the system you just saw. Now, if that car would have rear-ended me, they're at fault. Every driver on the road, if this car in front of me, if I don't have enough room between me and him and they slam on the brake for a dog, or they just slam on the brake because they drop coffee in their lap, I'm still at fault for rear-ending them. I have to have enough distance to know that if they slam on the brakes, that I can bring my car to a safe and secure stop behind them. So that's just a free little lesson for all you drivers out there. You think that you're protected by these self-driving cars and the technology these days, but you're not. We just saw in the short period of time that we've been driving that crazy things happen, like the car just gets a mind of its own and does something that you shouldn't do. You need to have full control of your car or you will be in trouble and you will be found at fault if sued. I'm gonna hit auto park, and then I guess you have to pick your spot. Well, it likes to back in. Makes it easy. Makes it easy. I don't know if I could have done it better myself. Look, autopilots are super cool. I love the technology, but you got to stay up to date on the law. And remember that no matter what type of self-driving vehicle you have, you are still in control of your car. Don't be distracted, pay attention to the road, and stay safe out there.